Normal age, and oh, luckily England is in a normal age. That helps a little bit. Germany's in a golden age though. That's not so fun. I think I might have a bit of loyalty pressure here. Yeah, minus 9.5 in that city now. That's painful. I'm going to have to move Armani away from Candy in order to keep that city going for now, which I really didn't want to have to do, but there we go. And put the 2 loyalty per turn for the governor in 0.5. There we go. The city is now holding stable, but I need to get that in. Exodus of the Evangelist, let's spread my religion. Now that I can't get settlers with the amount, I need to actually just put that into sending some missionaries out. So here we go. Who are you? Bear Tree. Oh my goodness, this clan, it is just causing me grief at the moment and I am not enjoying it at all. What I can do finally though is train a black army, my first unique unit, and I plan on building a few of them if I can get the horses to do it. Getting the horses to do it might be a tricky ask, but you never know. Yeah, I knew as soon as I did that, as soon as I took Amani away from Candy, I'd lose all the swordsmen. Never mind. Let's have a think. I would love it if we got Devil Scientists, and I'd love it if we could trade with religious city-states, because I have one of those. Not really caring otherwise. No profits. Oh, actually, that works really well for us. I need you to just get out of my land, please. I don't need you killing my trader. That's just mean. Oh, interesting. Okay, Coupe and Gran Colombia have declared war on me. They are quite far away from me on both sides. I mean, I've got a couple of scouts and things, but no, that's not fun. And military emergency, this might go through actually. Oh, that's a bad set of things. So the Cree and England. So I'm back at war with England, and unfortunately England have timed this to perfection because I no longer have these swordsmen around. But I'm 1 turn away from getting the envoy with Candy. I need 760 gold to levy that, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to make sure that we get that into my empire by doing a little bit of trading. I can also see if we can basically declare a world war by getting everyone to join in with me. Yeah, so England is at war now with Germany, Australia, and the Netherlands. The Cree I've managed to not really touch very much. Coupe, Gran Colombia haven't met the others. That's a little bit frustrating, but we're not far of getting Black Army. I might lose a city or two to just some counterattacks here, actually, thinking about it. I might have to just quickly shove in some ancient walls, but I'm I'm confident in the fact that I've got a decent armed force in defense. I just need to take Candy back and I need to levy that army again, and I will feel a lot safer than I did before. Perfect. Candy is on 7 from someone. It doesn't matter who it is. I'm going to go for 1 more envoy, get them back on side, levy the military. Bam. We have all the swordsmen on the front line. And you know what? I'm absolutely going to go for England now. They have asked for it. This emergency. You want to have an emergency? I'll give you an emergency. I think England's going to do a bit of pillaging. No, they're not. They're not going to do pillaging at all. They're going to move their pikemen into the sea. I know England wants to have a navy, but that seems like a bad move. 29 damage. Yeah, I did way more damage than they needed to let me do that. And look how cheap these upgrades are. Yes. Oh, man at arms everywhere. Everywhere, I say. And I don't think anyone's gonna... Yeah, I mean, every time someone steals the military from a city-state from me, I just get it back and I get more security over that city-state. So it's turning really well for me here. Yeah, they're just gonna attack my cities, are they? Okay, sure. They're just gonna heal themselves, and I'm going to just sort of shrug my shoulders and go, yeah, sure. If you want to do that, my armed forces are still upgrading. I might just get a cheeky Victor in, actually. Let's shove Victor right down my toad in the hole and use him to attack. I need to just make sure that, again, all of these archers that I've built, these things can't leave my lands. They must stay within my lands. I'm not using them for aggressive purposes. No sirree. They are for defense and defense only. Oh my goodness, look at it. The Black Army. It looks so cool. The horse has a little unicorn hat. It's like a miniature party hat. I've never noticed that. It's beautiful. Oh my goodness, I really hope. Is there like a unique model for it as well? Let's just have a quick peek. I just need to have a look. Oh my lord. That is one good looking unit. They're unicorn horses. Why would I be riding unicorn horses? I don't even know. At this point, I don't care. Oh, that's all my capital wants to do now. Scout, how did you end up in this position. There's a swordsman there, a catapult there, and you're just stood on it. You know what? Just defend. Just go out swinging, scout. I don't know what you're doing there, but I mean, ultimately, I feel like this is probably your fault. Oh, it survived. It survived a single attack. I mean, fair play. Oh, more city-states. I found some more city-states. Nalanda is over there. Perfect. A scientific city-state that's formed from a barb encampment, and Bandar Brunei is done the same thing over in Scotland. Coupe is going to be a little bit more difficult to wrestle that from, but the others we may have a bit more luck with. Yeah, Nalanda, I think there's nothing stopping me right now from giving them an envoy, and that should hopefully give me a bit more science for all my libraries. 97 science. Oh, we're almost 100 by 100. Almost. Evangelizing my belief briefly, because I was thinking about getting Crusade, but I've just realized that I think someone has taken Crusade already, which, if they have, is remarkable. No. They definitely haven't. Hang on, where's Crusade? Where's my favourite? Oh no, I've done the thing again. Sacred Architecture. That's Crusade, isn't it? Never mind. Right, 9 cities. I just need to double check. Now, if I were to put a religious belief in and get, like, say, 1 science per city, I'd get 9 science per turn, which is pretty good. Or do I get 1 science for every 4 followers? I feel like that's the better option for me, because my cities are going to be more than 5 population, roughly, so I think we're going to go for the extra science. Let's just do it. And it gives me 11. Yep, so by 2 science, that was the better option for me there. Okay, cool. Well, in that case, spreading my religion to England whilst at war, it does give me a score, but otherwise it's kind of a bit pointless, so we'll kind of hold off for now. We're holding an amazing line here, and England are just flushing all their troops through and attacking my city-state troops when I've got the defensive bonus. The thing is, I left oligarchy because I wasn't really planning on doing much more in the way of war, and that means I've lost my +4 combat bonus, and because Deity++ gives +6 for all AI, and they've got an oligarchy, they're getting +10 over me, so even my city-state units are a little bit underwhelming at the moment in terms of the fighting power that I can muster, but I think we're able to kind of just push through a little bit now. And if I can keep my Black Knight surrounded by levied units, this is very effective. It is a very strong unit indeed. Got universities being finished in Sausage. I've got temples now kind of going down. I've got 65 faith per turn. The economy behind my empire is actually doing really well. And I think, look at this, Coupe and where's Gran Colombia? We can make peace with them. So their little joint war that they decided to do is no longer. Oh, and look, I can actually get myself some more luxuries. Perfect. So we've just uncovered military engineering, and I want to see Nitre, and I want to see it everywhere. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't look like any has appeared in my land, but there is some in the middle of my land, and 2 by England. Ho ho ho. Okay, some on Italy. So we can go and get some of it. Okay, good. That's fantastic. That means if we go printing with 2 universities, we can actually go for a military science rush, get hussars, which are even more powerful, and then go for a line infantry city-state unit rush. I think that's going to be a pretty effective move for us. Yeah, I cannot push through here. This is too tough. Oh, I hate Deity++ catapults with grape shot and all of the other promotions they get. Oh, really tough. We're going to have to pull back a little bit and make sure that my units are defended where they can be. I think, yeah, pulling back to a more defensive line is the one for me right now. Georgia. I think Georgia may kind of be roughly where they should be. Oh no, they're down. Oh, they're down in Africa. Oh, actually people are spawning in that area of the map. That's quite cool. Well, I'm just going to throw compliments at them until they like me, because I need a couple more friends. Just give you a gift of maybe 5 iron? Yeah, look at that. Favorable deals are looking very nice. I'm basically just trying to charm as many people as I can now. Civil service. This is something I've been waiting for a while. Who are you still at war with? Germany. Germany, would you like a military alliance? Yes, of course you would. Actually, no, saying that, who else are you at war with? I think I'm going to go for a military alliance with Curtin, even if I have to pay a little bit of money for it, because what I want is a cultural alliance with Germany. I'm going to have to pay for that as well. Oh, terrible choices for me, clearly. Oh no, Gilgamesh will pay for all my other alliances. Good. But then, okay, right, we've got 3 tasty alliances. Economic? No. Religious? No. Yeah, you know what? Actually, Gilgamesh is literally paying for all of my other alliances. That's really weird. But now I have a military alliance. I have my +5, and that has basically taken out the oligarchy bonus that England was getting on some of their units. So parity is beginning to get restored now. We're able, I mean, we're very comfortably defending my own borders here. I'm not sorry about like the position we're in terms of where we're having to defend. I'm just being patient. I'm attacking where I can. I mean, Newcastle looks like it's going to basically be left open with some Nitre there, and kind of while I'm waiting for my Nitre to stock up, because don't forget I can upgrade all of my units in a second. Yeah, it's really not a bad thing at all. In fact, actually, I do need to go and get gunpowder first. That is something I probably should do. I mean, my industry and my economy is doing fine. Gilgamesh is the tech leader, but I'm only 7 behind, and they have 183 science. Like, I feel like I'm not too far behind everybody at the moment. 17 turns left on my army from Kandy. I think that's plenty of time to just push in slightly. Yes, a veteran enemy destroyed. I like killing veteran enemies. I'm gonna just, yeah, attack on Newcastle whilst I've got a single man-at-arms unit just holding the Southern Brigade. I'm gonna call it, yeah, the Winding? No, the Red Eagles. Look at that. The Red Eagles are holding the Southern Pass. It's looking good. A very 300-esque situation going on there. This man-at-arms can come in. That means the siege tower is now in, and then Newcastle. If I can get this city surrounded nicely, I feel like we'll be in a good position. Okay, it looks like the Kree are bringing units in. I don't think I like that. I know you're in an emergency, but are you sure you don't want to get out of the emergency? Oh, they do, but for quite a price. Okay, I think honestly I'd rather just kill your unit at that point. Never mind. Oh, my capital finally has an encampment sorted. Let's just get a stable going, and then I'm going to start printing Black Army. I've almost got the chivalry card as well. That'll help. Divine Right. Yay! Let's go monarchy quickly. That will give me a bit more housing, a bit more everything. And scripture I like. Natural philosophy. Diplomatic League, all good things, but chivalry lets me build horses quicker. Everyone likes a saucy horsey. And equestrian orders lets me actually get more horses in the first place, because that is basically my entire economy right now. It's just the selling of horses. I really hope it's like the selling of horses rather than horse meat. I should make that clear. Second university is possible now, though. Shall I build it in Toast? I think I probably should. Oh, and library. If a library needs building in that city. Dear oh dear. Actually, that one's already got a campus. Yeah, you know, right. We'll build the library, and then I'll save up to the university, because I'm just waiting on that for the printing bonus, but I can't face buying it in a city that hasn't already got something. You know, actually, should we just sell some more resources? Yeah, that's actually a really kind of quick way of just beelining it. There we go. We can now get both of them. So there's the university, and there is printing. There we go. Stable is sorted. Black Army time, although I have just sold all of my horses, which is a little bit annoying. Oh, Vietnam wants to be friends with me now. Yes, they've taken me off the revenge list. That's actually quite handy. Perfect. Now, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stop selling diplomatic favor at this point. I will be doing a little bit of aggression here and there, and I would like it if emergencies weren't thrown at me. So I want a little bit of voting power just to give myself a bit of slack, but we'll keep an eye on it. How much is just 2 horses? Oh, that's quite cheap. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, fine. Right, now I can build another Black Army. They're not super powerful, but I want to see if I can use them a little bit more. I very rarely use them as unique units go. There we go. Gunpowder. Muskets. Muskets are very, very, very powerful. Siege tactics, military science. We're all working towards that now. 141 science per turn. It's okay. It's okay. We don't mind it. It's not a bad amount. How much is this upgrade? 40 gold and 5 Nitre. I can already afford 3 of them. Okay. Well, that's a little better than I was hoping. 1, 2, and we'll go 3, like so. Oh, yes. Look at that. Beautiful. I'm pretty sure Kandy is not going to get flipped anytime soon. No, it's not at all. We are very secure in our friendship with them. That's lovely. That's great to see. Germany are actually invading from the other direction. Okay, I can start to actually pepper Newcastle a little bit. That's okay. Oh, my favorite time. Mexico's taken their city units back, which means I can levy them a second time and get myself even more envoys there. Here we go. A musket-powered assault, and suddenly Newcastle's defences are looking a lot weaker. Oh yeah, that's much better. It's always emergencies like this where I like to go, how's it going for you? How are you finding this emergency? Because I appear to have just taken your city whilst we're fighting, so, you know, probably not going so well. New source of Nitre available to me as well. I mean, okay, this is good. This is the infrastructure that I was looking for, really. Starting to put food routes into my capital, Sausage. What does Sausage really want? I think cheese or toast? A difficult decision. I think it's got to be toast, surely. There you go. Oh, it's getting hungry now. Num 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 num. Putting Charismatic Leader back in and Serfdom, which means I've got 2 more charges on my builders now. Extra tasty. Oh, so we had toast into my capital, and now I think I'll put cheese in. Cheesy toast. Actually quite a nice little pleasure, that. Cheesy toast. Tasty. Did mean to put the settler card in thinking about it, because I was going to start to do that, but never mind. Oh, for goodness sake. These barbs are just the worst. It's a typical, what is it, bear tree. Like the Ursa channel being ransacked by the bear barbarians. I mean, it's always going to happen, wasn't it? Oh, a bit of diplomatic favour, and I can make peace with the Cree. That's worth it, because I think we could pretty much make friends with them once we convince them to be my friends. In fact, can I just get you to... Oh my goodness, we've just flipped the Cree in this war. They are now against England. Oh, I feel dirty doing that, but that's so much fun. In fact, we've now got Georgia in on this war as well. So England's now at war with Germany, Australia, Georgia, the Cree, and the Dutch. Yeah, the world is going one direction on this war, and it is with me. That's, yeah, I like that. A vote of confidence for me. I just launched an Inquisition and evangelized my beliefs. So let's have a quick look and see what we can do. I think actually Gurdwara, that's what I'm going to do. I need the food and I need the housing in what is a very mountainous area of my land. I think that's going to massively help to grow these cities out just a little bit. Sausage is about to get to population 10 anyway, so let's give it to cheese. And I think cod deserves a little bit as well, so there we go. But each one gives me 6 faith per turn. It's a big number. Quite like it. Georgia's being really handy, and they're actually just settling all these cities for me. They're not going to have loyalty here, so it's like, thank you, really appreciate that. Well, Congress time, and I think I'm gonna just opt out of this voting. We'll vote down on Amber and down on Buddhism, but I want to keep my diplomatic favour because I have a feeling emergencies are going to continue to come my way, although this one, in theory, is just about one. One more university has now been finished in Toad in the Hole. Lovely. And look at that, the military emergency is over. I think I may actually take peace with England at this point. Don't need to be super wary, and at the moment, if I kind of stretch myself and attack London, a city that, you know, nobody ever really truly wants to take over, what I'm going to be in is in the situation where I'm losing 5 diplomatic favour per turn, and I don't know if that's what I want to do. I should probably build Renaissance walls though. That is something I really should be doing. There we go. Peace, they'll cede, they'll give me gold. Yeah, I'll take it. I'm happy to do war, but at the moment I don't really need to do any more war, and England's cities are very tough, and as you can see, look, I just lost my Nazca units as well, so it's kind of, there's a time and a place for everything. 1,900 to take everything back. I have upgraded those units quite a lot. Okay, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to spend a little bit of time building up a government plaza, get myself the foreign ministry so that I can levy these things for half the cost, and then go from there. Oh, Preslav. That's a new city-state. Preslav. Okay, that's construct a commercial hub, and... ooh, I haven't got charismatic leader at the moment, but I could very soon. Oh, they've got a small military as well. Oh, this is an opportunity. This is an opportunity. Can I... oh, it's too expensive to just convert for no reason whatsoever. If I go... no, I'm going to have to just wait. But yeah, that is a city-state that I could take over nicely. It looks like Britain is barb-filled. We will not worry about this too much. So looking at our borders, Germany are allies. Wilhelmina, ally. Gilgamesh, ally. Vietnam, ally. It's Georgia. Georgia is the one that I'm not very happy with. Australia's not the one. So yeah, basically I've got to expand my borders naturally at this point. That's kind of what I should be focusing on doing. Build your own cities. Don't take other people's. I mean, that's clearly what I'm going to end up doing. It's me. I can only peace for so long. 35 tech, 34, 34, 33. Oh, my allies are so far ahead of me. And I've got 167 tech. Why am I not... I mean, admittedly, I've kind of missed a few. If we just pick up a couple of, like, weak techs, that might help a little bit. I managed to get a night kill within my territory as well by moving my units around carefully. And there we go. The night is... done. Military science is finished. Hussars are now a thing. I'm so excited about this. They count as light cavalry. I think Hungary has the only unique units that can actually upgrade one to the other, which is pretty cool, really. Still building settlers. I'm pumping out quite a few settlers, actually. It's my aim to kind of spread as much as I can. Girdlers, yep, still producing these. These are lovely. All my small cities, all the cities that need a little bit of a helping hand, that's where all of these are going. Let's get another settler out. Let's just expand, enjoy. 13 turns to get out of my capital. Oh, I really need more roads. Military science, yeah, we're gonna have to stick to the top of the tree. I want to go to steam power and I want ironclads ASAP. I'm going to keep for myself 150 favour. I've got to work this out. I need, you get one free vote, and then it's 1 at 10, 1 at 20, 1 at, yes, I need 150 to get all the votes I want. So I'm going to use these to give myself economic. I'm just going to kind of sell down to 150 every time. That should be pretty good. We're happy with that. I'm still getting libraries. Nice, I'm still getting universities, even better. So the infrastructure is looking good. The infrastructure is looking good, but it's the science per turn. I want to be the first to 300. Ideally, that's my mission, to get to that point, and then I feel like I'm catching back up on tech. If I'm not at 300, oh, I just feel like I'm a little bit behind. 184 though on turn 124, and I'm so far behind. It just shows you what the AI is throwing out today. It's crazy. Got to be on my best behavior, my absolute best behavior. Also, I've sealed the fate of Bear Clan. It's too close. It's always going to happen. But yeah, there we go. Bam. I've probably spawned quite a few barbarians doing that, but honestly, it's probably for the best. Line inventory as well. Yum. Actually, my capital's not going to do that. Let's build an armory and then get government plaza in. I kind of need my capital to sort that out quick. Vietnam's already in southern England. Goodness me, they've spread well. Vietnam is having an absolute game. Yeah, I've noticed that about the Deity ++ sort of bonuses. Vietnam seems to be very uniquely suited for just getting huge bonuses on top of, you know, like the little +1s you get, like the science, the culture, the production from putting it on different districts. It just all gets multiplied. It's really, they're so clever at it. The spies are already in my capital trying to neutralize Pingala. I haven't actually discovered what a spy is. So for once, I can't even be told off. I literally haven't invented them yet. I don't know who James Bond is. He's just this sort of mysterious stranger. Settling wise, I kind of want to cut Germany off here. If I can make it to the top of the map and go and spread upwards, that would be pretty handy. They are my cultural ally, but what I'd like to do is get so many cities near them that when I do break that alliance, I can just sort of nab them loyalty-wise. That's my aim anyway. Renaissance era, golden age, yay! More loyalty, more pressure, more options. First of all, we can see England's in a dark age. That's exactly what I want to see. I'm going to start nabbing some of their perimeter cities. Beautiful. Do I want to go Hicksunk Draconas or do I want to go Monumentality? Now, the thing about Monumentality is that I can use my faith to generate settlers. It would be about 600 faith per settler, but that would be one way of producing them. I am kind of just hard building them at the moment, which I'm tempted to continue doing. What's the continent split like? I am on Western Europe. Eastern Europe is to the north of me, Western's up here. Yeah, all sorts of different Europe. So I'm going to go Hicksunk Draconas. Let's do it. Let's keep it weird. So every time I put a settler down now, it should be 4 population, and then I can get a builder in just by sort of hard buying it or something. It'll be fine. There's diplomatic service, but I can finally change things around, and we can go to Diplomatic League. That's first envoy counts as 2. We like that. We like that a lot. Chivalry I'm not using anymore. Equestrian orders, I am actually selling my horses for a lot of sources. But walls, now walls would be handy. There it is, limes. In your pop. Perfect. I can actually start to build some genuine walls up now. Government plaza. I'm going to just pop down on this tile because there's a nice campus bonus that I can throw down this way, and I was thinking about putting a lovely commercial hub on that tile, which would give me some era score as well, so that's cool. How's the loyalty doing? Birmingham, London, oh, Manchester's falling away. Okay, if we continue to inflate the population in these cities, that'll help a lot. I kind of needed to put the builder card back in there. I don't know why I didn't do that, but never mind. Let's instead just hard build them a little bit, and let's go. I mean, governors are good, but let's finally get researcher in my capital. I've been meaning to do that for some time. We're up to 194 science. Oh boy, that's a lot. We're catching up. Oh, Vietnam's on 250, but I'm starting to catch up now a little bit. I'm still 7 techs behind. Blimey, Babylon. No, sorry, not even Babylon. Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is having a time of his life. But 1 envoy, 2 envoys to Preslav, and you can see now the city is mine. And let's just consolidate it by levying the military. That means I can go and explore with this military, go and have a little look. It looks like they're kind of settled roughly where Crimea is. Finally, another relic. Oh, Giant's Causeway. It took a while. It took a while to get that one. I'm just going to, all of these units, just allow them to be 3. But the rest of the horsemen, like any sort of military capacity unit, I would quite like you to come back. Barbarian Horse Archer, no, that's going to just go rubbish. Horseman, yes. Spearman, absolutely. Scout, off you pop. And then, actually, Barbarian Horse Archer, just, I want to see if you can go prove that the world is not round. I mean, it is round. Wait, hang on. On this map, is it round or not? Who really knows? It's a map. It's basically a map. The world is a map. We're on someone's table. Who did we just find? Nan Nadol. And Nazca. Oh, 2 city-states appeared at once. Okay, Nazca is my favourite because it has faith. So, and then you gotta have faith. So I think I'm gonna put that one, yeah, like, there we go, like so. Perfect, and levy it immediately, like so. We've just met Spain, but another bunch of fun things. Now, what do we want to do? Ancestral Hall? We could go Audience Chamber and put all the governors out and then keep all of our central cities super happy. I could go Warlord's Throne and just assume that we will be warring again sometime soon because I'm Ursa Ryan. Of course I'm going to be warring. Ancestral Hall to allow myself to produce settlers. That would move me. If I moved Pingala out of that city, put him in Toad the Hole. Actually, you know what? I might just do that. We're going to just take the hit now, reassign to this city, slap down Magnus in my capital, and go for Ancestral Hall. Let's do it. We're going to go for Provision Magnus. I never do it. It's always worth doing it. Let's just get it done. I'm starting to really like it. The city's got nothing better to do. It's cranking out a settler. And I'm actually doing really nicely on that one. Yes, I know I just met you, Spain. Come on. We don't need to just delay the meeting like that. Oh, Vicky's denounced me again. Dear oh dear. I am shocked and appalled by that turn of events. Dear oh dear. Oh, actually, okay, right, I do need to be careful of barbarians in the Black Sea. Those caravels look pretty nasty. Oh, I love it when city-states do this. Look, Candy's got rid of all the military. All that military I paid for, it's now gone. Okay, well, at least I can get 2 very cheap envoys with them, but that's a little bit frustrating. Never mind. Well, I guess there's no point in saving up my gold anymore, so what I might do is just treat myself to some more scientific buildings. Spinach, you get a library, and black pudding, you do as well. Yum. That's 196 science per turn, and I think we can get higher than that. We can go higher than that. So this is just going to reinforce my loyalty borders with Gilgamesh. Look at that, nice 4 population city, and with 4 population, it just means that I can be building my early game campuses and things like that super quickly, so that's really cool. Across a river, look at this, I managed to find somewhere where every tile was across a river. Brilliant. Just met Brussels as well. Send a trade route. Where is Brussels? There. There's no chance in hell that I'm going to be sending you a trade route, but sure. Why is that a barbarian ironclad? Okay, I don't like the fact that there's a barbarian ironclad. That's scary. Luckily, it sailed away from me. That's a big few. Rome. Rome has 220 culture. Actually, the Dutch and... oh, no, Vietnam's got 340. Okay, they're clearly winning, but no one's winning a tourism victory just yet. But yeah, wow, there are some really good AIs this game. It's slightly disconcerting. I think we've got enough to keep up with everyone. I really do, but it's gonna be tight. Do I think you unaware of my plans? No, Come on, right, let's not be like that. This actually gives me an option to reassess my alliances a bit. Who do I really want to be friends with? Unfortunately, Gilgamesh and Germany are both militarily quite strong, and Australia is always a nightmare to fight. I think Georgia and getting Italy, yeah, we've got too much space at the moment. I don't need to worry about war, so I think we're gonna just continue. Yeah, I think this is good, but I do want to put the pressure on Germany, just thinking about it. They're in a normal age. They already are going to have, a couple of cities that are going to have loyalty pressure. So yeah, I will take a friendship with you and I will take an alliance with you, probably a military alliance, but it's not going to be culture today. I'm actually going to give culture to somebody like Australia, because then I can settle down the spine of Italy and it's going to be awesome. It's done 134, by the way, but this university puts me above 200 science per turn. So we finally did it. Let's go for the foreign ministry. I want my city-states to be just absolute anvils for me to use on this map, and I'm gonna switch it. I've got so many cities that are building settlers. Weirdly, I'm thinking of removing that card, and it's a weird one, this one, but I think if I remove it, because every time you build a settler, the cost of them goes up anyway, so rushing them out necessarily isn't going to really help me. I think serfdom for a bit is better, and a Republican Legacy is a good card as well. Just need a better government. That's what we really need, just more things. Another settler, and now because I've waited just a turn or two, I can now put a new city down, and it gets a 5-charge builder just ready to be used. Delicious. Yeah, you know what, actually taking that settler card off, I really don't think that actually has hurt my settler output really at all. Because, yeah, I think my theory is correct on that. Like, I might have been slowing them down, like, by a turn or two, but it's really not going to make too much of a difference. I'm spending so long settling to the north that Georgia is really getting a foothold on Italy now, and I need to stop that as soon as I can. Also, your religion's really not welcome down here. I've got a road that takes me round, but these settlers are going to be the closest to be sent down the spine of Italy. Yeah, and I think war with England is probably going to be quite a good move on this front as well. They're still at war with so many people. In fact, I can probably start new wars to bring people in. Like, yeah, Vietnam would then come in on this one. Toad in the hole. They know how to put in a good day's work, do they? Oh, interesting. All right, let's start this joint war up. I'm going to get as many people in on this as I can. My military alliance is at war with England as well. That's a good thing. So England is now at war with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people, and including the Cree, which is quite handy. So we'll just be moving my units around. There's no rush. We've got very powerful units. I'm just letting my army sort of make its way down. This knight isn't very handy because it can't leave my land, but a lot of the other units absolutely can. I just wanted to take advantage of the diplomatic situation that was on show there. Industrialization. Ooh, that's a good one. In fact, can I just quickly get a workshop and boost it? Yes, I can. Brilliant. Oh, I don't mind if I do. This is a horseman I brought over from Preslav all the way over on my east coast, and you can see I can run it into battle and upgrade it immediately for 130 gold to a huzzah. Oh yes, what a mustache, what a mustache. Please tell me the model also has a mustache. Oh, this one does. Yay! I mean, they're almost not as exciting as the Black Army, weirdly, but I think they get, is it +3 for each active alliance, so that's +15 strength these things have at the moment, and that was a cheap upgrade just from the units that I've stolen from a city-state, so that's cool. London has Renaissance Wars, I don't like that, but Birmingham does not. I think Birmingham is going to absolutely be my target here. Oh, and Vietnam got to 300 science before I did as well. Boo! We don't like that. 44 techs versus 30. Oh my god, Sumeria is still pulling out. They've actually got more tech than anyone else. They're doing a brilliant job. Actually, Germany got to 300 tech as well. Yeah, well, what are you going to do? Still building campuses. We're popping them down. It's all good. Cliffs of Dover, starting to find all of the natural wonders I'd been avoiding up until this point, and I'm finally getting the relics because I've got candy back. And I've got the temple slots. Up to 200 faith per turn. I know, foreign ministry. I mean, I could get the Grandmaster's Chapel, and that would be a good building, but I think, nah. I think what we're doing is good. I like the extra combat strength. Please, Crete, would you please move your army? You're not at war anymore. Come on. I need you. Oh, they've denounced me. That's why. Look, if you've denounced me, you can't just sit in my land. Actually, they can. It's a power play. They know exactly what they're doing. It's actually quite clever. Okay, now, do I want the raid card in? I think I do. Let's get the raid card in. It's going to cost a little bit to pop it in because I haven't unlocked it at this precise moment, but it's okay. Limes, I'm not really building anything. Equestrian orders, I'll keep because I am selling that. So raid, there's raid. Anything else I want to put in at this stage? Republican Legacy is okay, but whilst I'm saving up on envoys, actually I'll save Diplomatic League for now. I'll pop the other one in a second, but raid now gives me, look at that, we've made up 100 of that 300 gold already, and our hussars will, okay, 200 of that gold already. Yeah, we're gonna do a lot of damage with these things. My hussar took 3 damage from the wall attack. Is that it? Oh my god, and they're light cavalry. I just realized they're light cavalry. Ignore the death of several of my units across various parts of the land. That's got nothing to do with anything. It's all good. Yeah, these things are so good. They're going to absolutely wreak havoc across England. We're going to pillage everything we can. Absolutely everything we can. First envoy still counts as 2, so I think we can go 1, 2, 3 on Brussels, which is down here, and there we go. And now we can levy military for 680. Oh, I'll do that next turn. 2 turns away, because Foreign Ministry is just around the corner, so that's pretty good. But I've now got steam power, which is good. How good am I on coal? That is coal that can be improved. I've just seen one there as well. That's coal that can be improved. Okay, so we've got at least 2 sources, but we should have plenty on this map. This map is quite good on resources, so yeah, I think we're doing okay on that front. Japan. Hello, Japan. They're down there in, I think, probably the Middle East of this map. I just realized that this city of Cod has an industrial zone that can actually hit a lot of my empire. Don't forget, I've got Mexico City, so it's 3 tiles more than it should be. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of my cities. So you know what? I'm going to treat you to the factory, and the coal power plant will come soon as well. Oh, Manchester has a campus, but it's absolutely fortified. I can't get in. I really want it. It's surrounded by mountains and they've choke pointed with an encampment. It's really clever. I'm actually pretty impressed with what they've done there, but you know, don't tell them. See, the thing is, I'm not actually going to stay and start bashing down cities with Renaissance walls. Not going to do it. Pillaging right now is actually more effective than me economically than doing anything really. So I'm just going to take my time and do that. I could get more hussars. Yeah, I mean, that's a cool unit, but I'm just saving my gold for a second. Ottomans! Ottomans are in the game. I wonder if they're in Turkey. Oh, they're almost in Turkey. I mean, I love it when that happens. Not a TSL map at all, but, you know, sometimes things just have to happen as they do. Oh, Brussels. Did I just lose control of that? I did. No, I didn't. I didn't levy it. Oh, I missed out on my opportunity because I was waiting for the Foreign Ministry to be finished, which it now is finished, admittedly, but that probably was a silly move. Never mind. What I'm going to do is Diplomatic League. I mean, 44 gold per turn is amazing, but I'm going to stick in Charismatic Leader to make the most out of that card. That's good. We've got the extra science, the extra faith. Probably don't need the extra faith right now. Let's go Republican Legacy. That's going to push a bunch of my cities a little bit happier. No, it really didn't do anything. That was probably a bit of a waste. Oh, no, 3 cities are happy. 3 cities are happy. Yes, and including my capital. That's absolutely worth it then. Awesome. What a move. What a move. Settler time. Actually, no, not in... Oh, this is my capital. Of course, it's got to be... I was just thinking military academy. You know, I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to buy the military engineers so that I can put the railroads down. I need railroads everywhere, and I need to get this coal in my empire stat. Another natural wonder and a cauldron. I found a cauldron in it. Huzzah! Mexico City, I can levy again. I love this. 11 envoys there. Oh, perfect. All of my levied units, by the way, now have +4, so my hussars have 99 strength. Oh boy, that's a big number. I just realised I can buy a merchant, which I will with my faith. That gives me 3 envoys in a city-state of my choosing. Like Nalanda. Oh, yeah, that's going to be useful. What's that? You want my hussar to do just randomly, crazily powerful attacks and pillage at the same time? Of course they can. Do anything. I mean, Birmingham is going to fall so quickly now. Bam. That's, yeah, basically anything that can secure me the Adriatic. I can actually go to sea and just naval attack Bradford as well. And I'm starting to believe that even though London's got Renaissance walls, I could just you know, attack it. Like, why not? I guess the only thing was I didn't want the capital because that would give me a huge diplomatic penalty, and I'm all about selling the favor. This game, I am selling anything that's not pinned down, as you can see. Oh, actually, I just saw Rome wanted to be friends. Anyone that I can just cajole into friendship in this game is going to be a good thing. Oh, Spain? Spain is only on -3. Favorable trade routes. Okay, hang on. That is not going to be one I can influence then. Yeah, anybody I can get on side, I shall. Yeah, I learned from my mistakes, like scripture, taking scripture out, putting it back in, sorry, from Republican Legacy. Republican Legacy just wasn't doing anything for me. It was a little bit ineffectual. A couple of my cities were happy, but really, for the faith loss and the production loss, nah, it's not worth it. Also, a spy. As you made a spy. Look, I did it. Send you to Toad in the Hole to keep Pingala safe. Pingala. Actually, I would send you to the aqueduct. Yes, I think Birmingham is going to get hit pretty badly, pretty quickly. Oh, bam, look at that line infantry attack. That was a powerful one. And you know what? Yeah, I'm just going to actually start attacking London a little bit now. I can start battering down those walls. My hussars are just so powerful. There's no need to not attack with them, really. Gobastan, which gives me a relic, and I've now circumnavigated the globe. Amazing stuff. What a ride from this barbarian horse archer. They've done me proud. And there is Birmingham. Yay! Gives me more access to the sea now, and, more importantly, access to Bradford. Kublai. Hello. I think that's Mongolian version of Kublai, which is okay. We don't mind meeting them. They -15 me, sure. And they have just shown me who Hong Kong is. Cool. What a turn. We've met, how many people have we not met so far? That was everything. So we've just got the 5-era score for meeting all civilizations. We're the people in the know, clearly. Oh no, I lost a hussar because they built walls literally as I was attacking that city. That's unfortunate. Never mind. I reckon we can brute force this. Why not? If we just go, oh yeah, look at that. The line infantry can almost entirely attack and kill the city. Perfect. And then we'll go for this hussar to hit, followed by this one, and the landings there. Yes. The brute force worked perfectly, and now we have plenty of access to... There's a settler on that continent. Interesting. Military emergency. This is why I retained my favour. I can vote down on it 6 times, and hopefully that's enough. Well, nope, it wasn't enough. Okay, Poundmaker voted 7 times on it, as did England, as did Bolivar. Interesting. Okay, so in theory, the Cree want in, and unfortunately for them, they share a border with me. So, you know, that's awkward. Gran Colombia are kind of ages away, so I don't really care about them, but Cree. Oh. Interestingly, I could make peace with England if I wanted to, but I don't think I do. London will fall to loyalty. Oh, that's handy. If I can make that happen, which I think I will. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to just take an option here to just take a little bit of a weakness in the ranks. So the person to whom the emergency is about has already left, so that's quite funny. So what I need to do now is go through all of my friends and just see who wants to get involved in the war against Cree. The answer is quite a few people. Rome, Germany, Australia, Georgia, and the Netherlands all sided with me, and I also managed to get Vietnam in against Gran Colombia. Now that's quite interesting because they share a border, but you can now see the Cree are at war with Rome, the Netherlands, and Germany, so they're 3 surrounding people, and Australia I think as well. So that's not good for you, Cree. They do have Renaissance walls, and I have no siege equipment whatsoever, but we can have fun. Don't forget, I can't produce my own military units that leave my land. I have to levy them from city-states, but if I can get a hold of Brussels, might be a little bit of extra. I've also just met Cahokia. That's another city-state. That's looking pretty cool, but no, Hong Kong is the one that I want to make friends with at the moment. A nice city-state if I knew actually where they were. Oh, they're on island. Okay, cool. Very sorry, Barb encampment, but you are going to get dispersed, and I'm going to settle right on top of you because I have a cultural alliance with Australia, so this is relatively amusing. Yeah, sorry Australia, but this is going to annoy you. Sprawling Empire. Oh, nice. It's quite handy. And don't leave your missionaries out, Georgia, if you want them to live. Oh, Your religious units aren't welcome. This is my land, so go away. Oh, and I've actually already spread it to all of these cities around. Oh, that's wonderful. England, 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 England. You have literally no influence over what I do. You are a one city challenge right now. Like, look, it's fine. Look, okay, right. We're dividing the world. We've basically carved the world in half. Some people like us, some people don't. It's fine. Oh, Hamburg will flip to me as well. I was just doing a couple of bread and circus projects to get that to flip, so that's pretty cool. What went last time? Gypsum A. Yeah, go on, man. Why not? And what went last time? Profit B. Yeah, go on, then. I'll vote for those two. I'm just saving my diplomatic favour. If I can stop any further emergencies going through, that'll be good. No for profit, good, and no for amber. Nobody's really winning anything at the moment, so we're doing nicely. 47 techs for Gilgamesh, 40 for me. Goodness me, Gilgamesh, you are absolutely monstering it. You lunatic. I need to just learn what Gilgamesh is doing. Learn and copy. Yeah, look at this. Look how close it is. 81.9 versus 81.3. We are just Edgerton. We're going to Edgerton. The new, period drama on Netflix. That's what we're doing in Hamburg right now. Oh, it's going to be wonderful. Also, this hussar now has depredation, so I can have turns a bit like this. A doop-a-dub-a-dub, doop-a-dub-a-dub-dub-dub-dub-dub. Oh, lots and lots of pillaging. We'll go to that campus next. That'll be fun. Yeah, that's right. Just keep charging your units into my hussars. They literally cannot die. They are impossibly powerful. This one has a +9 because it's a levied unit. And yeah, even though it's injured, it's attacking with 87 strength into a city. Like, it's not going to work for you as you want it to work. It really isn't. One thing I am going to just double check as well is the Cree. Yes, the Cree are following another religion. Interesting. That means I could go for Wars of Religion, which I'm going to do, and I'm going to go Republican Legacy instead of Builders because, again, I've got some cities that are now happy, which is lovely. This hussar is just enjoying the old pillage game. So on they shall pillage. Pillage, 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 pillage. Oh, yes. Invincible units just going around the empires, just pillaging what they can. It's a beautiful sight. My first railroad has been built, by the way, which, again, as usual, makes me irrationally happy. Hehehe. Sausage and toast, now connected by rail forevermore, as they should be. Oh, there's another hussar that just seems to have appeared down in this direction, and that's now going to be pillaging the other side of the Cree's lands. This is how I catch up. Like, what am I on at the moment? 41 techs versus 48. So yeah, this is how I catch up. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, I am Salty Tech, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Doughboy91, Sean Gratis, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Davalex, Skeptical Bear, Kroger Brand Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Portland, Petra Ryan, Matthew Hatch, Amir EC, Henry, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boy Zorro, Callum Billy. Thank you for all of your support and everybody that supports the channel generally. You're all brilliant. Thank you.